The second part of theological ethics is ethical egoism. Okay, now it is a very simple and direct theory. What it says is that the action that maximizes one's self-interest is ethical to the action that minimizes one's self-interest. So very simple, the word itself is saying egoism. So when we talk about the word ego, it pertains to our own self-interest. So this type of theory is saying that if you want to analyze whether an action is ethical or not, simply just conclude whether your self-interest are increasing or decreasing. So the action that is maximizing one's self-interest is ethical action, which is minimizing self-interest, it is an unethical action. Very simple. Okay. So the underlying principle of this theory is that if everyone promotes his or her own self-interest, then the collective interest of society gets promoted. So the logic that this theory is applying behind this self-interest maximizing principle is that if everyone thinks about his own self-interest, then what will happen? The overall society will grow, the interest of society will also increase. This is what this theory is saying. Okay, so where if everyone promotes own self-interest, then collective interest of society also gets promoted. This is the logic reason behind this theory. But there is a general criticism of this theory, this branch of ethics. It is that zero-sum game phenomena occurs. And what it implies, zero-sum game, it implies that if I am promoting my own self-interest and some other person is also promoting his or her own self-interest, then what happens is that ultimately some people will get better off, but some people will get worse off. So ultimately, overall as a whole society, there will be net zero benefit. Net zero benefit. So that is called as the zero sum game principle. Okay. So just remember that zero sum game is the criticism of this ethical egoism theory. What it is saying, everyone should promote his or her own self-interest. That is the ethical conduct. And if everyone is promoting their own self-interest, then the interest of society will increase. Okay. But the criticism is that if everyone tries to do this, then ultimately society does not grow. Some people will be worse off, some people will be better off. Okay. So very simple theory, ethical egoism. Now we'll come on to the final third type of theological ethics. Thank you.